Yes, you know. I taught Lydia life lessons through storytelling, and she taught Elijah by the same means. Yeah, that's right. You know, paint a picture for them, you know. Learn by example. Yes, I told Lydia, there's certain things you can't give men, or at least not too much of. And this is a clean gathering, so I won't tell you what I said, you know, but I made my point, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I told her there are certain things you just can't give people too much of, you know. Control, money, power, trust, and bleach. Oh, yeah, it's bleach. Look, don't give men bleach. I'll give a man everything I own, which ain't much, before he get a drop of Clorox out of me. That's right. Oh, it's just too much power. They can't handle that much power. Let them run a country, but don't give them bleach, you know. That's right. Shoot, get heavy-handed with it. That's right. Get heavy-handed with it, and then you standing there naked. Not naked, naked. You know. And they won't mind because you're standing there naked. You know? And to send men out to get you more clothes or whatnot. Clothes and feminine needs, you know, it's just too much trouble to ask for. So, you know, don't give it to them. Lock it up, I told her. I told Lydia, I said, hey, don't get that man bleach. She didn't listen at first. No, she didn't. I had to paint a picture. But then she learned. She learned the hard way, but she learned. Yes. Now, imagine it's laundry day in my house. And my man has fucked up royally, to put it politely, okay? It's a lesson my mama taught me, and I'm gonna teach it to y'all, okay? Here we go. Hey, don't you give me bleach. Hey, don't you give me bleach. Let him play with the board and an iron. He can burn one shirt at a time now. Let me tell you something, don't you give me bleach. Huh? Hey, don't you give me bleach. Hey, don't you give me bleach. Don't give it to him. Look at that shirt over there. It's kind of faded. Ha ha. Let him play with fabric softener. It can be too sweet or too soft now. Let me tell you something, don't you give me bleach. That's right. I made that mistake before. I gave my man bleach. Well, I gave it to the man when I knew it was a power that he couldn't handle at the time, see. Yes. And what tipped me off was that he said a man's job in this world was so much harder than a woman's. That all we had to do was the cooking and the cleaning and the birthing and the feeding and the washing and the tending and the sewing and the serving and the scrubbing and the loving. Like, that was all we had to do. I said, hold up, baby. You know me better than that. You know I work just as hard as you do. I make just as much money as you do. And if I'd known you felt like that, I would have left your raggedy ass a whole long time ago, see. Yes, you know, but I thought I'd give him a second chance and back on up to see if this is really what the brother was saying. You know, see if this is the philosophy that he was living his life by. So I just went, you know, baby, is that really what you meant to say? And he said, yes, I said it. And I meant it. I said, well, that's okay. I got something for you on up in here tonight. You won't be getting nothing else. All right, see. All right. And also, what that means is you do your laundry, and I'll do mine. And I don't want to hear you bitch, moan, whine, or cry. And I promise I won't ask, what happened? When it's all over. Let me show you. What happened? I like her nerve. Talking to me like I can't handle myself. Like I'm supposed to be afraid of her or something. Like I'm a kid, you know? Oh, hell no. No problem. No sweat. I can handle this, so get on up off my back. I'll just put all these clothes together, add some bleach, and it'll be all right. Yes. I don't know what the fuss is about. There's no need for her to stop and shout, I'm the man of the house, yeah. So I know I can handle my own dirty socks, funky shirts, dirty drawers, all right? Hey, what a crying shame. I got this one. Hey, what a crying shame. My clothes are all ruined, man. I mean, look at my white shirts. They're looking like shades of the grays and blacks and shit. And all my colors are looking like shades of the faded of the which was color shit. And all my white t-shirts are coming out looking like this funky tie-dye shit. Honey, will you please help me? Honey, please help me. I can't go to work looking like this on Monday morning, man. No, cause all my drawers got these pink and blue spots in them, man. And these are the ones that ain't got the crotches burnt out because of all the bleach I put in there and stuff. So look, baby, look, come on over and help me out. I'm sorry for what I said. So look, give me a hand because you know I'm so very, very sorry. Now there's a lesson here that I want the opportunity to teach, okay? And the picture that I've painted has very little to do with bleach, but it has all to do with respect. And I ain't sitting here talking about trying to preach to you, but I'm saying it's about respect between the sexes at home and in your communities, right? So it don't matter if it's your father, your husband, your brother, or your lover, all right? Listen up, because I see you got some colors on. It don't matter if it's your uncle, your nephew, your cousin, or your son, all right? Yes. See, this situation ain't even about a male-female sort of situation. It has to do with cooperation and a whole lot of consideration. But look, stand your ground, don't be pushed around, and when the shit falls in, hide the bleach. Oh, let me do it, Cal. Hey, don't you give me bleach. Yeah. Oh, you hurt me, boy, you hurt me. Hey, don't you give me bleach. Let him play with the board and an iron. He can burn one shirt at a time now. Let me tell you something, don't you give me bleach. Hey, don't you give me bleach. There's a lot of people here with some white on tonight, all right? Hey, don't you give me bleach. Listen up, but I'm telling you this now, okay? Let them play with fabric softener. It can be too sweet or too soft now. Let me tell you something, don't you give me bleach. Take that to the bank. Oh, now. Yes. That's why I told her. I said, don't get that man bleach. I did, had to paint the picture for her. But she learned. That's right, that's my girl. Ooh, but we ain't talking about that right now. We talk about the bus.